Valley Heights Mustangs Coach's Corner, a service of Performance Ag, The Citizen, State Banks, Mustang Motors, Parker Seed, Blue Valley Technologies, Route 77 Corner Stores, and Cottage Hill Ag Supply. With a history of success and a commitment to innovation, DeKalb Asgrow brands deliver consistent yield results that farmers can count on season after season. Parker Seed of Waterville can make sure your new crop year starts with the best seeds that have the proven performance for better yield potential. Let them provide the right seed for your environmental conditions to produce the most bushels per acre in your fields. Call Todd at Parker Seed at Waterville, 785-562-6687.
We know what it takes to be a successful producer. Hard work and strong values. Like you, we have roots in this community and want to see it grow. We're ready to meet your banking and lending needs with experts who understand crops, livestock, and equipment. We know your business and your values. Talk to us. Citizen State Bank, Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Member FDIC.
We're just making a living, making things grow.
Looking for a spot to refuel you or the whole team? Make the Route 77 Corner Store your ultimate pit stop. From Hunt Brothers Pizza and soft serve ice cream in Blue Rapids to hand-breaded fried chicken and fish in Waterville, fountain drinks, snacks, and sweet treats. Save on fuel with the Dino Pay app every time you hit the road. To take a break or stay on the go, let the Route 77 Corner Stores of Blue Rapids and Waterville fuel you up for your next road trip.
Agriculture is a tough job, but it's one we love. At Cottage Hill Ag Supply, our goal is to help take your operation to the next level. This is Darren Jacobson, and as a fellow farmer myself, I know how fast the ag industry can change. And Cottage Hill Ag Supply is here to help you with every option. From maximizing your planter and sprayer's efficiency to providing you with seed lines tested here locally, you can count on top quality products with expert service. Find us online or give me a call today to start growing your best with Cottage Hill Ag Supply.
Welcome into the Valley Heights Mustangs Coach's Corner program, joined today with head basketball coach for the girls team, Jordan Brocksterman. Coach, welcome back into the program this season. Had a chance to see you last week versus Marysville, but want to ask kind of early in the season here, how's the team progressing along and what do you like to see?
I think we're moving along nicely. The kids were itching for a game, and so they're excited for that first one. They got tired of competing against each other in practice every day, so it's kind of nice to see jerseys of a different color. But, no, I was happy with our kids' energy levels in that contest. There's still a tremendous amount of things that we need to work on and get better at and improve as a team on, but that's what the rest of the season's for. So continued work to do, and we're excited about each night being an opportunity for that.
And your team over the last couple of years has relied on the defensive pressure, and I know we've seen it here early in this season already. But what do you like on that side of the ball here early on and in practices too?
Well, we've got a lot of kids that can play that way. So that's you got to kind of have the pieces first and foremost. And we've got a lot of high energy, competitive kids that want to play that style of basketball. So they've got it in their DNA, and that's a start. And they've been pushing each other hard in practice. And, it helps us with ball handling as well. When we're applying constant pressure against one another in practice, it's going to help us handle pressure in games ourselves. And so we think it benefits us more than one way. But no, we've got quite a few kids that like to play that style. They just have to play smart while doing it.
And this is the first time that we've had a chance to talk this season. So what do your numbers look like this year?
Well, we've got 22 out, which is tremendous. And we've had quite a few kids out for the last 5 or 6 years. We've had really good numbers, and we're constantly seeking JV and C team opportunities for our younger kids. And one thing I like about this group is they're all very capable. I mean, 1 through 22, they can all play the game of basketball, and it helps practice go smoothly for us. So they're a really enjoyable group.
And you this year, too, return a lot of experience at the varsity level. Obviously, Ava, Mia, Lindsay, those types of players are back this year from a state run last season. How does that help you kind of get into this year maybe a little bit quicker? And then also, have the honest conversation of, we want to be back at a state title. We want to compete for a state title, but you guys are going to be the ones that have to, make that happen.
Yeah, there's, the biggest challenge for the seniors is to continue to develop as leaders. I mean, athletically, they're phenomenal athletes, and just seeing them improve as now senior leaders and vocal leaders, and trying to pull people along with them, I think is really important for us. You know, our younger kids, if our veteran group can model that for our younger kids, then we can kind of keep the nice trend going of being highly competitive and understanding what it takes to get to a point where we want to be, and how it starts in practice. And if our older girls continue to model that standard for us, then it pays dividends for us in the future.
And I know we've had a chance to talk off air quite a few times about playing a tough non-conference schedule. You know, most notably in a couple weeks, you're going to have Omaha Central, Riley County, Centralia, just looking at a few teams you're going to play. How important is that for the growth of this team to play those tough opponents here early on before you get into what's, again, probably going to be the toughest league in the state?
Yeah, like I said, we're going to get in the TVL, which is some of the best there is to offer in terms of high school athletics. I mean, so we're pushed constantly in our league, and just seeking out opportunities to continue that standard that we want to play at in the non-conference, I think is very important for us. So we try to load up our schedule with the toughest teams that we can play, and we want to win every game, but as long as we're getting better in those games, win or loss, I think that's what's most important when you're looking at a postseason run. It's good to play bigger schools that might expose you on some things, or maybe show some kinks in the armor, so that during the regular season, so it doesn't shock you or catch you by surprise in postseason. So we like to play the toughest teams we can, and hope that they're going to push us and expose us in certain ways that we can improve on. And we just like to think that it makes us a better team.
I'll always say, too, as well, it's important to challenge yourself at any given time in the season. And last one here for you, Jordan, before I let you go, but, you have some opportunity here in what I call the first third of the season, getting ready before Christmas break. Where do you want to see this team take a step at before you do get into the kind of that TVL schedule first of the year?
A big emphasis for us is being tough and physical on the boards. And sometimes maybe we lean into our athleticism a little too much, and think that we can get away with not always being assignment sound when boxing out. And so from a coaching standpoint, one thing we're trying to put emphasis on is being good in rebounding, boxing out, being assignment sound before we want to go sprint up the court. So that's something I'm looking for. And also, obviously, limiting turnovers. So those have kind of been our two keys that we're trying to focus on as a team. And we think that if we shore those things up and continue to improve those categories throughout the season, that we'll be all right.
Yeah, like you said, always important to grab that rebound before you try and get some fast break opportunities. And I wish you luck in this upcoming schedule. Again, talking with Jordan Brockstrom, head coach of the Valley Heights Mustangs. Coach, I appreciate the time as always this week, and we'll look forward to chatting some more basketball as the season rolls through.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Mustang Motors in Blue Rapids wants to get you into a new ride today. Whether it be a car, van, truck, SUV, or even a new Hisun side-by-side, Colby has it. And if it's not on the lot, they can find it. With easy financing options available and a warranty on everything that leaves the lot, you'll feel confident in your choice with Mustang Motors. Check them out online at mustangmotorsks.com or stop by and check out what's on the lot in Blue Rapids. Mustang Motors, right on the highway, always right on the price.
This is Thad Argenbright with Performance Ag in Waterville, your Pioneer dealer. Our vision at Performance Ag is to deliver to you the very best in seed genetics from Pioneer, along with the best in service, which includes on-site seed treatment, direct delivery, and tender use. Call me, Thad Argenbright, at 785-313-3064 and find out why. With Pioneer from Performance Ag, you get more than a bag of seed.
In today's world, everyone is searching for answers. If cows are laying down, will it rain? Does gum really stay in your stomach for 7 years? How about Bigfoot? With so many mysteries, it's nice to have one clear answer. Fiber. Blue Valley Technologies proudly provides a robust fiber network with symmetrical speeds and unmatched reliability. And with 24/7 support, we are always here when you need us. Blue Valley Technologies Fiber Internet, because some things just shouldn't be a mystery.
Valley Heights Mustangs Coach's Corner, a service of Performance Ag, The Citizen, State Banks, Mustang Motors, Parker Seed, Blue Valley Technologies, Route 77 Corner Stores, and Cottage Hill Ag Supply.